Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. We are from Group 5 would like to present about composition and benefits by Petronas. My name is Cik Siti Massitah binti Cik IBERHIM.
Hi, my name is AHMAD TIRMIDZI bin Muhammad SAUFIE.
My name is ATHIRAH binti AZMI.
Did you know that the acronym of Petronas stands for Petroleum Nasional Berhad? It was founded on 17 August 1974 as Malaysia's national oil company. Petronas is a wholly owned government corporation entrusted with the responsibility of developing and adding value to Malaysia's oil and gas resources. In addition to its position as Malaysia's upstream sector manager and regulator, Petronas is now an integrated oil and gas company. For many years, Petronas was ranked as one of the largest corporations in the world on the Fortune Global 500 list. Petronas has grown into an internationally recognized oil and gas business with operations in 31 countries since it was invested. According to Petronas Group, the group comprised 103 wholly owned subsidiaries, 19 partly owned entities, and 57 associated entities. The Petronas Group is composed of these companies, which are engaged in numerous oil and gas related activities. The group activities are oil and gas exploration, production, automotive engineering, and property development. Petronas is doing business by integrating, creating value, and globalizing its operations. Business integration consists of exploration and production, oil, gas, petrochemicals, logistics and maritime, research and technology, and also corporate sustainability.
Next is compensation components. Compensation encompasses all sorts of cash returns, physical services, and perks that workers get as part of their job. National returns and total compensation are the two components of total returns for work. In addition, total compensation consists of two elements: financial compensation, which is a type of salary, and benefits. Petronas held the title as the best place to work for 2 years in a row. Therefore, there must have been tangible perks that gained them the throne. In addition, Petronas utilizes the component form of pay and the cash compensation, which consists of merit pay that is granted in appreciation of prior work conduct, and incentives, which include pay increases directly tied to the performance. Petronas provides impartial employee benefits and remuneration through a performance-based assessment system to guarantee fair employment practices and recognition to all of the employees. It is presumed that all salaries are paid to comply with applicable regulations. Aside from that, remuneration is determined by the number of years a person has served to the company. According to all of the employee reviews on websites such as JobStreet, PayScale, and Glassdoor, Petronas compensation and perks are excellent and make workers feel attached to the company. It demonstrates that Petronas pays its worker a fair wage. Furthermore, Petronas still allow flexible work arrangements, which are the employees can work from any location, which means they do not necessarily have to come to the office in order for working. Petronas ICT's virtual office concept allows workers to work away from the office at any convenient place, with over 250 people already on this arrangement. The benefits that employee provided can return the benefits back to the employees is education and training. Petronas gives many learning opportunities to their employees through technical training, in-house training, and education funding. Investment in education and human capital development at all levels is vital for Petronas, industry, and the nation. Moreover, medical coverage for employees also includes their spouses and children. Not only all of that, but Petronas also cover the dental fees and optical fees for their employees. However, the amount is private and confidential according to the employee that we have interviewed. The last component benefits is Petronas also provides a wide choice of clinics to all of its employees. Pay levels are determined through the pay determination process and may be stated as hourly rates, weekly payments, or yearly incomes. Pay level is a key element in an organization compensation hierarchy that is used to signify differences in remuneration owing to the smallest conceivable change in job specifications. According to an interview with one of Petronas employees, Petronas arranges salaries based on the employee's years of service to the organization and employee performance. Wages and promotions are dependent on the length of time an employee has been with the organization, which may promote employee loyalty and retention. Another advantage is that employees do not have to worry about favoritism and may feel that their expertise is highly recognized. It demonstrates how Petronas respected its workers' seniority and expertise in order to make them feel a part of the organization. Senior workers feel valued when they are recognized and respected, and when they understand the importance of their expertise and perspectives. Someone who has been with Petronas for a long time may be better qualified for a promotion, which may also provide a wage boost. It may strengthen the corporate culture and inspire other workers to remain, since they can look forward to compensation raises. Aside from that, Petronas employs performance-based compensation schemes which base pay increments on how people execute their duties or fulfill particular goals. While Petronas may take into account the employee's length of service, the rise is considered as more of an incentive. There are several methods to implement incentive-based compensation which may be incredibly motivating for workers and contribute to corporate success. This may be quite useful for driving performance and, more crucially, consistency, since Petronas provides equal access and incentive to all the staff. Payments to EIS, EPF and SOSO in Malaysia are in accordance with the Employment Act of 1955. However, a contributing employer, Petronas pays more than the law requires, but the percentage is secret and proprietary to the organization. For example, the Employees Provident Fund Act of 1991 requires employees to contribute 13% of employees' monthly salary of 5,000 or less, yet Petronas pays more than the law requires. This also applies to the Employees Social Security Act of 1969 and the Employment Insurance System Act of 2017. Aside from that, the information concerning the monthly tax deduction is exclusive and confidential, since the Petronas HR department does not want to provide it to us during the online interview. That's all from me. Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
Motivating and retaining employees depends on the compensation mix, sometimes referred to as the pay mix. The pay mix is the combination of the employee's basic pay, bonuses, stocks, and benefits. The three most common components of sales commission programs, base pay, target pay, and on-target earnings, are all common to all of them. Using internal and external data sources, create insight and forecast a thorough, effective strategy which is as precise and effective as possible. In addition to the compensation mix, ensure that the KPIs included in the incentive plan are understood by everyone and identify the on-target earnings or OTE. A company's OTE consists of a basic wage as well as various components such as commission and bonuses. This is done to ensure that the sales representatives are provided with accurate information about their earnings when they accomplish their goals. Hence, a person's base pay is the most important component of pay mix in Petronas, as it is private and confidential. Based on the interview with a Petronas employee, the typical base salary at Petronas is between 3,000 ringgit and 4,000 ringgit, which is considered a massive salary by Malaysians. Malaysia has an average income of 1,486 ringgit for a general worker per month, according to a recent research study of 21 June 2022. Based on a worker's performance and contributions to the businesses, salary increases will be determined. Additionally, performance bonuses are additional incomes offered to employees for achieving goals and achieving the objectives. A typical employee bonus at Petronas is 13,098 ringgit a year. Employees who report receiving a bonus at Petronas receive bonus compensations varying from 9,500 to 25,750 ringgit. On average, mechanical engineers get 25,750 ringgit in yearly bonuses. The lowest incentives go to the employees with the title of data scientist, who receive an average annual bonus of 9,500 ringgit. Finally, monetary incentives like annual raises and bonuses are included in the pay mix as well. For their employees who travel for business, Petronas will give them the travel allowance that cover the cost of gasoline, lodging, and tolls. The company also offers their employees equal benefits without discriminations. As a result, the rewards vary based on the positions and scope of an employee's job.
Next, I will present about pay structure by Petronas. First of all, what is pay structure? Pay structures are the hierarchical levels or grades of employee salaries that are classified by job type. Pay structures are sometimes referred to as salary structures. This pay structures is important because it helps control and monitor expenses of the company, informs employee of current and future salary expectations, remain competitive as an employer, calculates raises, and creates opportunities for pay raises that are fair and impartial. Aside from that, there are various common types of pay structures, such as traditional pay structures, which are divided into multiple pay grades, broadband pay structures that divide employees into types rather than specific titles, market-based pay structures were those who produce salary range and pay levels that refer from the current market analysis comparable positions and wages. Market-based pay structures are distinguished from step-based structures by the fact that market-based pay structures generate salary ranges and pay rates. Lastly, hybrid pay structures combine types in pay structure. At Petronas, they use a pay system known as hybrid type, which combines elements of several other pay structures. The employees are paid differently based on their position and grades within the organization, so this particular pay system they utilize may be easily identified. Take a look at several management categories available at Petronas. The top management, such as the senior executive, has an average annual income of 98,000, while the employees who hold a degree in mechanical engineering have an annual pay 68,000. This does not include the bonus or allowance from Petronas. The senior executive needs to cover many things such as the employee compensation and benefits program, reviewing, evaluating and implementing any changes to ensure regulatory compliance develops and increase market share. Furthermore, they also need to investigate the root cause of each complaint or query, provide a resolution and handle outbound calls related to a restructured customer account. However, mechanical engineers are responsible for creating mechanical equipment and systems, including machines, tools, and engines, as well as their design, construction, testing, and inspection. Based on our interview with Petronas, we found out that they use two types of software in compensation. Firstly, their own human resource information system where helps them compensate. A human resource information system, often known as HRIS, is a piece of software that stores, manages, and processes in-depth personal information and human resource related regulation and protocols. The human resource information system is an interactive information management system that facilitates accurate record keeping and reporting while also standardizing the responsibilities and procedures associated with human resource. HRIS is essentially a two-way communication in which information about employees is given to the company and back to employees. Oracle composition is also utilized by Petronas, which brings us to our next point. Oracle is one of the software package that can be used because it is a worldwide variable compositions application that automates the development, administration, and analysis of transactional pay for performance incentive programs to align sales behaviors to corporate goals. This makes it one of the software package that can be used. In addition, it performs functions comparable to those of other software, so Petronas chose Oracle as their other software. Because Oracle software assists in increasing flexible work patterns, HR and managers have been forced to re-evaluate how they manage their employees and how much they pay them. Oracle Compensations provide a comprehensive compensation solution that enables companies to comply with regulations, encourages fair pay practice, and recruit and keep the best employees. This component of Oracle Cloud HCM uses real-time data to facilitate the creation, modeling, and management of compensation plans tailored to meet specific requirements.
In a nutshell, Petronas has always been a people-centered company, believing that profit should never come before humans. The company emphasizes training and training personnel, providing a safe and comfortable work environment, and rewarding their employees for their sacrifices. Petronas, which is ranked as the best place to work in Malaysia since last year and is still holding onto the ranking on 10 April 2022, has proven that their compensation and benefits program serve their employee well. Although the details of their base pay, bonus, and monthly tax reductions are not disclosed to us during the interview session with Petronas Human Resource Department, they are able to tell us the overall value that their company pay their employees. Petronas employees generally receive a starting salary of 3,000 ringgit to 4,000 ringgit. Rather than discriminating against their employees, Petronas pays their employees according to their years of service and performance. As a result, Petronas is being honest and not discriminating against their employees. Moreover, Petronas also said that Shell and Petron were their biggest competitors, but Petronas still remains as the leader in providing the employees the benefits. I think that's all from us. Thank you for listening.